the National Football League for this Christmas Day matchup.
It's the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings, and it's all up next.
It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Will Reichert has it all teed up. And off we go from Minneapolis. Jaden Reed to return this. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. Bringing them out, someone who wowed last year in his first chance as a starter, Jordan Love.
For 3 years, well, we waited on Jordan Love. He got to watch one of the greats do it in Aaron Rodgers, and it wasn't until last year they finally gave him the keys. Well, and the wait was worth it. He put on a show a season ago. 32 touchdowns, just 11 interceptions in a year that nobody anticipated the Packers, and so many of their young players could grow and emerge into a playoff team. They did just that. Nobody questioned Jordan Love's physical traits. It was the accuracy. It was the anticipation. It was the nuance to play in the position. He answered all of those and more with the breakout season a year ago.
Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
And we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They motion the tight end over. Throwing his Love on 3rd. Taken in by Dobbs. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Takes this in at the 25. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So we'll see the Vikings offense now for the first time. And we'll get a look at their signal caller playing in his 7th season.
Sam Darnold's seen an awful lot in his career. Now he's hoping the 4th time is an actual charm. After being a first-round pick, it seems like eons ago for the New York Jets. The guy's experienced a ton of football. And I'll say this, he went into one of the great QB incubators there with Kyle Shanahan in San Francisco. And now we'll all get a chance to see how much he really did learn, how much he really did grow. He is still young in his career. And with the supporting cast in Minnesota, including a pretty dynamic receiver on the outside, he's got some nice tools to work with.
Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating offense now behind the chains, that's exactly how you're looking to start.
Trying again following the sack. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. That's going to give the Vikings the first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. First carry here for Aaron Jones. And a little space is all he needed to reach that 35-yard line. Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Jones. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Throwing here, Darnold. Has it in close. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Darnold looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions to get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Smith able to put it through. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Automatic 1st down.
So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. They're 3 yards closer to the end zone. Here comes 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Green Bay offense returning to the field for their second possession. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Play fake. It's Love. This is on target to Christian Watson. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Running on first here with Jacobs. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. That was Stephon Gilmore stopping that play. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Go ahead. Find me an offense that won't take that type of efficiency on every snap. Listen, it was good execution, a quality gain, and it moved the sticks.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to drive them forward into the red zone. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Love from the gun. This is reeled in by Reed. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run, Jacobs. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal. We played one here on Christmas Day. 7-0 is our score. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. Ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone. Again, it's Jacobs. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. Call it 8 yards, and it's 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Jacobs. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Packers start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers tie this game 7-7. On now is McManus to kick this away. Ty Chandler to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Vikings and Sam Darnold heading out for their next shot on offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's 2nd and 11. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Darnold now to throw. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Packers pick it up. And Green Bay takes this one back for the touchdown. The Packers parlay the turnover into a lead. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap, and that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I could hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
But that quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
Previous play is under review.
Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. Now we'll see Ryan Wright come on for the Vikings to punt this away on 4th. And the fair catch brought in right at the 40. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. No return on that punt. And the Packers will take over possession. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Kicks the handoff, now Love. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read or react, read or react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Couldn't connect on first, it's 2nd down. Love out of the shotgun. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Putting a receiver in motion. Jacobs gets it on the draw. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. Drops it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. A 5-yard gain helps, but they need a dozen now here on 3rd down.
Humble 5 to 6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Gets this one to Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is McManus to kick this away. It's Brandon Powell with the return. This return makes it up to the 25. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. They've stalled out since that first touchdown, Brock, while their opponents have done the opposite. They've heated up, and their original 7-point lead, now a deficit of 7. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Brought down by Quay Walker.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Second down now, 7 to go. They give to Jones, right side. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Packers into a nickel defense, third down. To throw, here's Darnold. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. It's the Vikings with it on 4th and 1. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Packers returning their offense and this running back to the field. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down throw, here's Love. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Second and 3 now. From the 39. Complete on the slant to Watson. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First down, Green Bay.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on first down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. To the air with Love. This finds Dobbs. Decent gain here, but short of the first. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Loves to throw again. Complete beyond the marker. And they bring him down around the 34. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Packers.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing, Love. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it's second down coming up.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
2nd and 10, Love trying again. Finds him over the middle. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. Vikings defense countering with a nickel look. 3rd down coming. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. The kick by Folk is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
I know, you always want to finish drives in the end zone, but no matter what, the important thing is they end in some kind of points. And that's mission accomplished there.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. And with that, we've reached halftime here on Christmas Day. And yes, I'm going to be the one to say it, partner. Both teams hoping to find a present waiting for them in the second half. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. We just watched a solid first half from the 2022 Russian champ, Josh Jacobs. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead.
All right, thank you, Coach. And we are back and about set to begin the second half. On now is McManus to kick this away. Powell now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Here's the Minnesota offense headed out to start this third quarter. They're down 10 partway through this one. Score is 17-7. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Now Darnold. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And now they face second down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Here's Darnold. He's got him. That's Addison. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. They'll run the draw with Jones. Jukes out a one-stop. They can't stop him. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Call it 5 yards there. It's going to be 4th and 4.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. He's got this at the 27. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Packers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. He finds space for a few yards that time. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Love on 3rd and short. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Second and 4. Throwing this back in the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers push their lead further to start the half. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers take a 3-possession lead.
Vikings 7.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Powell now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Vikings now set to take the field. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Darnold looking to throw. Has the connection to Hawkinson. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Throwing here, Darnold. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. That's much too high and out of the end zone, incomplete.
Well, the QB right there, he put it pretty close to the sidelines to begin with. And the defender, well, that was a nice job. Just simply put a hand out there and let me just encourage the ball to fall incomplete.
Couldn't connect on first, it's second down. Darnold. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he drives it close to the red zone before going out. 16 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make...
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. A give left side to Jones. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Brought down by Quay Walker. A run for no gain doesn't help matters. It's third and long coming up.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
And the Packers at a 50B out there for this third down play. Darnold now to throw. On the move, headed right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Awareness. That's what I call it, Kate. Awareness. You got to have a game awareness and understand the situation. Third and long, you should never take a sack. Put the ball in play or throw it away, but don't take a sack in that situation.
So the Vikings will try a field goal on fourth down. Will Reichert headed out. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Smith able to put it through. And the gap closes to 14 points.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Reed. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The visitors and Jordan Love set to take over again. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Shotgun now for Love. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll be first down Packers.
Every offense I've ever seen from Pop Warner to the NFL's got this play in the playbook, but every offense isn't capable of executing it because it takes a quarterback and a receiver on the same page, and that page, it was textbook.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Thrown on first down, Love. This one taken in by Kraft. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Handoff here to Jacobs. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Packers. So just a lone quarter remains in our Christmas Day game. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a two-score game to begin the fourth. Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10. Working inside the red zone. Walking a tightrope there, but he makes the grab in bounds.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on.
Kevin O'Connell not happy with the officials at the moment. The challenge flag is out.
The previous play is under review.
Well, we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Love from the gun. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now they have third and short.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Looking to throw on third and 2. He has the first over the middle. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up first and goal.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Loves to throw again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
McManus on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers stretch their lead to 21.
Vikings 10.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Chandler now on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. To throw, here's Darnold. Jefferson brings it in on the slant. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 32. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st and 10, here's Jones. Escapes a defender. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Here's Darnold to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Second down now, 7 to go. Now Darnold. He's on the move. Now here he goes. And he breaks out the slide. Didn't want to take a hit, but he is just shy of the 1st down marker.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Able to find Jones. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Brought in close to the 8. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
1st down from the red zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings get it back to a 14-point game. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Packers are able to recover the kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Jacobs running behind center. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They stick with Jacobs. And they take him down right along the 30. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Packers nearing a win here with a 14-point lead. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Going run again with Jacobs. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. A tight end in motion now. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. Third and a lone yard coming up. Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
On for the field goal now. Here's Brandon McManus. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. The kick by Folk is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that, Meg. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.